prime time. It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Prime Time. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
Taking down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19
His
yards.
50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
A gain of
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st down.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that line. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Okay, ready?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Eagle, 70 range, 70 range.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, he'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Viking, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
Viking, 18. Ready, ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, Panther. Check, hurt. Check out.
First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Cowboy 80. 75 Wolf.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Back and 60. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will score. Jake Brenningstool. Touchdown, Houston. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
Pioneer. Down. Top 19. Bronco 80. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is Hawk down that right sideline. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
No turn in hand, this one off. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 25-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either It's a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, Dragon 60.
Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Cougar
Loss
19.
of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
He'll look to throw.
At the 19-yard line.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And it's caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 14, Chiefs 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Yeah. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First down, Houston.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On the jump. 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Cut 19. Drag him 60. Take go.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. go all the way. For Gerald Patterson. Touchdown, KC. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hold it ready. Set. Cowboy 80.
Moss in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Made right side. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Set. 18. Right here.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ready, ready.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. 19 right. 18 left. 18 right.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
1st and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lion. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7.
19 tight. 19. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught at the 3. That'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Hustle, hustle.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And not liking anything downfield, they'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Here we go, here we go.
Moss in motion.
60 Bison, 60, go.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Texas. That's his 2nd touchdown this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's get Mustang 19. Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Buffalo 18.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. Track at 60. 18. Pioneer. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 70 Lion. Chap, check, chap. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown.
He will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 70, 60, 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reaan or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
60 by 6.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Cut 19.
First down. First and 10 at the
Off the play
32.
fake. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown of the evening. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well set up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Start on the ground, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8, and is past the 40-yard line.
The 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Come to the line now on second and 2. The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves! 70 Timberwolves!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Kansas City
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That gains an even 60 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60.
Now a give to the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Cam Miller. Touchdown, Houston. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.